Hi everyone, Zokilos here. So today I'm gonna review some Baroque set um, in order to finish reviewing the 2002 Wave 1 set, so which were the Baroque. So this time two Baroque in the review, like my excuse me, like my other review which featured Tannock and Kowak, and this one will feature Levac and Galok. So Levac is a green Baroque, as you can see right here. This is canister. So of course, really quickly, you can see the canister, which is not a cylinder shape, right here. Of course, we got the front pictures right there with the one part of the Unity Duty Destiny logo right here as part of the border, Bionicle logo, Azure condition, set number. Of course, you got your Levac, plus his name and his shield right here. And as you can see, on the back, there are other Baroques, and of course, it's all green fog and stuff like that to really show you the elements of this set. As you can see, the canister itself is clear, so you can see right there, Bionicle. And there, if you turn this on the back of the sticker, if I can say so, you've got the symbol or the logo of the Baroque Swarm in a green shade. Of course, the canister lid is also in some light green shade, as you can see, like green color, with also the swarm logo, the Baroque Swarm. And you can't really do anything with the upper side of the canisters, but on the other side, right there, you can put the Baroque in the ball form. But we see that with the set form, of course, with the set itself. Excuse me. So I'm really just gonna do some, yeah, excuse me, yeah, right now the instruction booklet. So you can see Levac, of course, the awakening of the Baroque, some steps. Of course, here's it, the second Keita, so one of the combiner. And of course, all the little pictures I've already shown you in the Tannock and Kowak review, so every little step. So I really like these pictures because it really introduced the background quickly and nicely, in my opinion. And you don't have to go on Bionicle, you don't have to go on Bionicle.com to understand the story. With these little pictures, excuse me, you can clearly understand it, the main part of the story. So I really love these little pictures. At the time they were on the instruction booklet, but I think they disappeared by 2006 because we still got some with the Toa Ardica instruction booklet. But anyway, so you guys, of course, some picture. I'm not gonna describe them all, but here you go. The search for the Quana, of course, because the first years were kind of repetitive, you know. The Toa have to defeat one common enemies, and to do that, they have first to recover all the masks or stuff like that, and then fight the enemies in the enemies underground parts. And here you got the pictures of all 6 Baroque with the 8 Quana types. So whereas so unlike the Toa, which got one mask for them, one special mask, if I can say so, like for example for Tayu it's O, the Baroque doesn't have this type of stuff because they are all swarms, so we've got tons of Baroque or white Baroque, so each Quana just represents one aspect, one special role in the army. So for example, the Quanaxa is one of the strategists or the commander of the swarm, whereas this one, I think, allows the user to fly. So they all got different Quanas. And now you can see you can put the Quana on some other head. So yeah, I just said that the storyline in the first year was kind of repetitive because they all time have to collect some item like the Kanoi, the Quana, and then the Kanoi Nuva, and then some Quata. So it's kind of the same stuff again and again. And yeah, I think that's all for the instruction booklet of Levac, of course. And here you got this little, I'm gonna show you again the little booklet you have with all sets. So it just featured a little comic which show how the Baroque awaken. and how they attack Matanui, of course, because their main goal is to destroy the island of Matanui. And Zetoa will learn later that their goal was kind of white and not some wrong action, because they have to do that anyway. But it will be later in the story, in like 2008, I think, or 2007 maybe, that we learn that. And the list of Quanas. So 48 Quanas with the Borok, and 48 with the Borok eyes, Borok Va, and 48 again with the Borok later. So I think that's more like 100 anyway. And so tons of Quana to collect, and in I think 18 different colors. And here's the set form, of course, because I'm gonna do this quickly. I will try. So the gem color is Lewa green or Mata green and some lime green, as you can see right there. So of course, as I've said earlier in my precedent Borok review, they're all the same. So of course, it shares the same body. So again, I'm just gonna show you. I think that at every review, I'm just gonna show you how the body frame works. So here we go, right there. Here you got the body frame like that. So it's the body is made with two main parts, as you can see, which are the same and which are full of axle hole to put all the limbs and head and stuff like that. And the gear, for example, right here, as you can see, with 3 axles right there. So you got the gear. You put this, you put the gear in between the two parts, of course. Then you close. You can say you close the body with another part. Then with some axle, we're gonna put the arm and legs. So the arm introduced a new type of the Borok arms or legs, because they are used on both, as you can see right here. They also introduced the new Borok feet right there. So all this part will be very useful with the Mata one later. And as you can see, it's got it on a shield. So I don't really know the name. Let me find it. Okay. It's okay. I don't have the name of the shield. Yeah, I think it's just guts. No, I do not have the name. Excuse me. And still, I try to search it, but no. Excuse me. So I think it just it spit out acid, in my opinion. So anyway, so here's the shield, as you can see, and as you can see, it's the same part, so it's not symmetrical. Right there. So it's so when you put this like that, of course, the part is kind of upside down. So it's in this side and the other in the other side, because it's the same. I think that they do not want to have to make 2 different molds for this part. That's why. And of course, then the head part, which is a more complex part of the set, because there are tons of stuff right there. So again, I'm just gonna destroy that really quickly. So you've got these black parts, which are the frame of the head. Of course, you got some elastic right here for the gimmick. I'm gonna talk about this later. Then you have the Quana holder, you can see right here. Of course, if I put this like that, it falls off. There's nothing really to make it stands. You have to make it stuck on this part. So I put this like that. On this pinhole, I put this axle with 1 eye. So as you can see, the eyes right there are red, some dark trans red. And then I put the 2 little Borok teeth with the face. Don't have the name for this part, but it's the top of the head top, yeah. And put this part right there in this axle hole right here. And there you go. I just close this part like that with a little click, and then it's the Borok is finished. as you can see, like that. So I'm gonna do a little turnaround, but as you can see, it's exactly the same apart from the colors and the shield used, but it's the same as Stanok or Korak. So of course the gimmick, you will just have to push down this lever and the head will launch forward, as you can see. So you can do some head kick with that. Work perfectly. The head can open at this point, of course, and with this part you can launch your Quana. And of course there's the bulk transformation mode right here. So maybe I'll show you this. So you just have to turn the part like that, for example. And the other part also. And I think that's all, yeah. A little turnaround of the ball mode. And it's alright. I think I've showed you everything I have to show you for Levac. So I'm just gonna put this back in his biped form. And that's all. So I'm not gonna waste any more time on this Boak. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna do right now Galok, so the water's Boak, if I can say so. And of course it's not a female this time, because it's you know the Boak are just robotic, the Boak are just robot entity, apart from the Quana, which are organic. So anyway, here is a canister. As you can see, so it's exactly the same, excuse me, apart from the lid, which is light blue, right there. But you've got also the same front picture, so the same, because you've got the same border, which is made with the Unity Duty Destiny logo, Bionicle, the age condition, the September, and of course Galok swimming with other Galok behind her, behind the him, behind him or her, behind it anyway. And of course some blue water and blue fog, and as you can see, little bubbles right here. So yeah, as a blue background to show you the element of this set. And I think that the Quana is kind of blurry, the shape of it anyway. And here's the shield of Galok, because it's one of the main parts that change between the Boak. It's the colors and of course the shield. And then you got the Swarm logo at the back, of course, and it's blue. You can see some blue shade. And yeah, I just thought that I haven't shown you the bulk transformation of Levac into his canisters, but anyway, I'm gonna show you this with Galok. So excuse me for that. And that's all for the canister. The essential booklet is not only different than the other, so you still got the same pictures, the same steps, the same combo, because you've got these two same combos as Levac and Korak, excuse me. So of course you got some steps of the build, and of course the same little pictures. Nice pictures with some Chihuahua and Matawan, which have captured some Levac Va. And I think that's all about I have to say on this booklet, because I already shown you everything with the Levac one. Anyway, so just gonna show you the set right now quickly. So of course the color scheme is light blue and blue like Gali's Holda, and of course some black, white here and some gray for the gears. The Quana color is orange like the eyes, which are kind of trans orange. Of course, yeah, I haven't said it, but the Levacals is got some red Quana like his eyes. And I think that's all. So I'm gonna do a little turn around the set. As you can see, the Baroque got some water shields, so they are nice with some pinholes right there. So it doesn't really look like a violent shape, as you can see. So there are no claws or stuff like that, or no cutters and stuff, and violent stuff, or violent shape, I can say so. Yeah, I haven't talked about the articulation anyway on the Levac, excuse me. But I'm gonna do this with this set. So of course we got the same gimmick. So you just push down this part with your finger, and with the air stick, it comes back in its initial position, right there. So, oh, it's okay. Then, excuse me. You've got all the stuff on the head, so you can put this up and just launch the Quana. Also, what I have to say, yeah, the articulation. So of course, they got all two ball joints on the arms and legs, so you can do pose like that, for example. But it can still have the same pose because, yeah, you can do stuff like that. Provocation pose, I think. Some taunt. So two ball joints per arms and legs, and of course the head is not articulated because it's on the gimmick system, the gear and the gear system right here. So you can really do some nice pose with them, but they're kind of limited because you end up doing all the time the same type of pose, if you see what I mean. So I think that's all for Galok for his biped form. I'm just gonna show you the ball shape, then show it you into the canisters, and I think I will do a little sum up. So of course, all the parts are the same as were introduced into the Baroque wave, so they are just three colors. So the main, this is why I do not really show you exactly what are the recolors or the new parts, because the new parts are all on the wave. You can find them all on the 6 Baroque. So they are mostly recolors, and just the shields are new parts on every Baroque. So I just maybe I haven't shown you this to the cam, so you just have to put this into the hole right there. And here we go. It's a nice way to store your Baroque. Kind of blowy on the back. On the bottom, excuse me, on the bottom of the box. Of the canisters. And that's all. So yeah, I think oh, excuse me. It's kind of strange. So yeah, I think that's all for the canisters and Baroques. So here we go. I'm just gonna show you the two Baroques and do a little sum up, but the sum up is gonna be the same as Tanox and Corax. So the Baroque introduced tons of new parts, but as you can see, all the Baroques are clones. So that's kind of a big drawback. So if you compare them to the Toa, which were all different even with the same frame, this time they all got the same frame and got the same parts. As you can see. So yes, there's nothing really to talk about because it's all a point of view. It's all a subjective point of view, I think, because it's you to decide which one you prefer, which colors you prefer with which shields. So I think these two ones are okay. I'm not really a fan of their shield personally. I think they're okay, but not that much. And the colors are still nice anyway. But apart from that, there's really nothing to talk. It's all about a subjective point of view. And when you have build 1, you have just build the 6 anyway. So this is why there's nothing really to talk about. So nice, of course. They are nice. It's got nice gimmicks, some nice articulation, even it's some kind of limited because it was released in 2002. Remember. But apart from that, nice overall design, and of course, Yeah. So is there really nothing to talk about these two specifically? Is there nothing way to talk about the Galloc or Levax because they are all the same. So I'm just gonna talk about the Baroque in a general way. So in the general way, the Baroque are still nice and got an overall design and nice gimmicks. So just decide which one you prefer, which colors, and I think you can just buy one and to show it where the old foes of the Toa. So I think that's all. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope you have seen in a good way all the sets. And I'm just gonna say see you later for another review. Bye bye.